time, good conversation stretched through the evening with this elegant fondue dinner party. And that's just the way eating should be, right? No rush, not a lot of fuss. Amy Richardson has prepared a menu inspired, I understand, by fall in Vermont.
Yes, because I think this time of the year, doesn't that just sound so romantic?
Totally
like we need to be there with the autumn leaves and the maple and everything. So I thought it would be fun to kind of do something with the Vermont feel. So, you know, Vermont cheddar cheese and the apples and all that kind of stuff.
I feel like we need to pause and just admire, because the way, I mean, this looks so, I mean, it looks like you've just scattered things on the table, but I know you and your artful eye, and you have curated a beautiful tablescape. That's part of the party, right?
Totally. I mean, you're kind of creating this atmosphere for people to just come and feel like that they can just have whatever and make it very welcoming and just like a fun little tidbit here and there, or lots of tidbits.
Or I was going to say lots of tidbits. Are you a fan of fondue?
I do. I absolutely love it. I have a total memory of being like, I don't know, it was like in the 70s, but being a little girl, my mom and dad having fondue parties out in the front room. Yeah, so of course we were in the bedroom.
Yeah, you've been kicked out at that
exactly,
point. So now
but we knew it was going on.
Party. What goes into a good fondue?
So typically what a fondue is it's like a liquid, like a wine, or like I've used apple cider because I'm kind of doing the Vermont thing. But you can use any kind of like a liquid plus the cheese.
Okay.
Okay, and then there's a little bit of cornstarch. I added honey, sea salt. You can add, but you can do any kind of fondue you want. That's the great thing about a fondue pot, is that you could do a game night theme. You could do a breakfast fondue. You could do, you know, obviously chocolate fondue, all those different kinds of things. So it's really versatile.
Now, this is no ordinary fondue pot. I mean, this is stunning.
No, this is like the Cadillac of fondue pots. This is made by Swissmar, and they're the ones that, of course, it's from Switzerland. So it's the original, the best. And this one is just stunning. This is a beautiful one. You can get it online. It sells for $120, and I have a giveaway, which I'm so excited.
Oh, exciting.
I do. I have a giveaway, so I'm giving one of these away. So
I love it.
Just whatever you're supposed to do, like, share, comment, you know, the regular things. I don't know. Yes. I'm like, I need help on this.
Taste buds.
Anyways, I have one.
Let me help her.
Anyways, so you can get one, but they're just gorgeous. They sell them at Crate & Barrel, Bath & Beyond.
Pretty.
120. Beautiful, the most gorgeous fondue pot out there.
You have apple cider in here, and what type of cheese are we adding?
Okay, so you can do almost any kind of really good melting cheese. Obviously, Gruyere. I used a Jarlsberg and Vermont cheddar mix. Okay, so the trick to this is you want to get now this takes a little bit of time to get the apple cider or your liquid up to kind of almost a simmer. Okay. Because you want to just cook it really slowly. The key to making a good fondue so it doesn't separate is to cook it at a low temperature.
I was going to ask you about the skin that sometimes forms on the top.
It does.
It's rather unappetizing.
It is. The trick, of course, is so that people are just so madly dipping that there's never a skin that forms on the top.
It's got to be good enough that they're going for it.
But you want to get it so that it's just cooking at a low, kind of like Rice Krispie treats. You know, when you make those, they have to be done at low temperature. That's kind of the key. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to take just some cornstarch. This is a tablespoon to about a pound of grated cheese.
What does the cornstarch do?
It acts as a thickener.
Oh, okay.
And it kind of helps with that. So you just toss that. Okay, will you put the honey into the... to this one.
Oh, in here?
Yes, and I'll just toss this up. Okay, so I thought that it might be fun to add a little bit of honey. I've got a Honeycrisp apple cider in there.
Do you taste the honey? Do you taste the sweetness?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
It's so good. In fact, this is kind of like, my husband was saying last night, this is like everything fall in just like one bite, because I have some really good different kinds of breads. I've got a sweet potato and a pecan bread and apple chicken sausages and rosemary, so it's all that. So
you're playing with textures, because I know sometimes the texture of fondue can throw people off.
Totally.
But you're playing it up in the dippings with the bread and
with the different breads and the fruits, and you can, and meats and cheeses, Black Forest ham, all good things. But the great thing about fondue is you can really just choose what you like or what you think your guests alike. Okay. And I love the idea of this because I think late night you could sit around the fire and just have your friends over.
Bring some couples in.
Yeah, and just like a couple, just a tiny little party, and just have this and play games or talk or whatever. And
I love
it's just
it.
Kind of fun.
I love it. I love the little place settings you've done too. How did you get the nameplates?
Oh, I went to a wedding where they did these, and they were so darling. I borrowed the idea.
You almost have stolen.
And but I went and got tiles, and like this marble slab too is a wonderful way to serve things. I got these just at Contempo. Down on 3rd West, and I just bought a gold Sharpie, and you can just mark those up, or if you wanted to change them, you could do, you know, like a wax marker.
That's so elegant.
So kind of something kind of fun.
Throw that cheese in, girlfriend.
Okay, so how it works is you don't throw it all in at the same time.
Don't throw that cheese in, girlfriend.
So how it works is you get your apple cider or whatever you're using, and you get that simmering around the edges, and then you just add it in slow batches until it thickens. And you want to do this maybe a little bit before your guests come, or if you want it to be part of the activity, you can. But to heat this takes a while.
So get that
going before they come. And then that's pretty much just it. And then that's just all you do.
Oh, I love it. And in case you missed, I have to point out my favorite detail. Well, there's a lot of favorites happening right here, but intertwined in the branches and the leaves are these little twinkle lights. I mean, this is fall in Vermont. You nailed it. It's perfect.
Thank you, Brooke.
It's beautiful. Giveaway happening on your Instagram.
Yes, and help me what I'm supposed to do. Share.
Like Amy on Instagram and comment. I'll take control of this giveaway, and that will enter you to win this beautiful copper pot.
Yes.
Does that work?
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
And I have really good desserts that you can do with this, too. I've got a chocolate sea salt caramel creme brulee and some cookies and maple twists and some other things that you could just kind of fill out the menu with.
Thank you.
Dessert.
Look for those bonus recipes, too, on our website, and we'll link you over to Amy's as well. Thank you, my friends. So fabulous.